Welcome to Stress Less Obsessed, the podcast. My name is Sophie Deans, and I'm here to bring you all things on self-care, self-development, as well as lifestyle tips and hacks to keep your life as simple and stress-free as possible. So let's make a start and join me on a journey of living a life with less stress. Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to the show. Now, it's a very, very wintry and rainy day here in Melbourne. I'm all rugged up, all by the mic today, and my little Dachshund Daisy is right next to me. She has a little hot water bottle. You might hear her just grumbling in the background there. She is not enjoying winter at all. All right, Daisy, quiet. So we're really feeling the winter here at the moment and really missing the sunshine. It's not even being particularly sunny either. So I'm actually someone who's quite affected by the seasons and the weather, but I've actually still been having a really good week despite the lack of sunshine. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I've been doing a 30-day challenge for the whole of June so far. So we're 13 days in, and each day I post something that's made me smile. And it's really good because I'm looking out for things that bring me joy, and I'm doing more things that bring me joy, I'd say, so that I have something to post. And a few of you have joined in, which has been great to really see the things that are making you smile, and hopefully it's bringing a little bit more joy to your life as well. And you'll see as well on my Instagram that I do focus quite a bit on mindset. And look, it's not the cure to all of our problems, of course, but I certainly think that it helps us to tackle our problems when we get hit with challenges. And it allows us to be able to tackle them with more grace and more ease. That's what I believe anyway. So on this week's episode, I wanted to talk to you about that and talk to you about something that I'm celebrating, but also discuss, how did this happen? Was it through mindset, or was it through manifestation, or potentially both? And before you hit stop or pause or next on the show, okay, I know not everyone believes in manifestation, and I'm not going to be trying to convince you otherwise. I would say I'm not massively woo-woo. I've got a very open mind, but it's more of a discussion. So keep your ears open and don't leave just yet. I'm not going to be selling it to you. I also want to talk about, does it even matter if there is a difference between mindset and manifestation? And do we even care if there's a difference? Like, if it works, what does it matter what we call it? So before I get carried away, let's jump in a bit more to the show. So I do personally believe that anything that you focus in on and put your mind to, it can be brought into your life, like no matter what. And whether that's because you're changing your mindset and therefore looking for and opening your mind to allow these new opportunities to come in, or whether it's because the energy that you're putting out into the universe comes back to you. To me, I don't really care what it is. I just think that being positive, feeling positive, having that good energy, that good feeling within yourself, that has no harm. It's only going to make your life better. So who cares if you're doing it because, if I try and feel good, I'll manifest this. Who cares? if you feel good, you feel good. So I've seen no harm in having like faith and belief, whether it's whether you believe in God, whether it's your religion, whether you believe in manifestation. It doesn't matter if it helps you feel good. It doesn't matter whether you're raising your vibe just because you think it's going to bring something back to you. I hope that makes sense. I think obviously as long as people aren't taking like massive risks, and I don't know, an example could be like, oh, I'm going to spend all my money because I'm in a like high energy vibe and I know it's all going to come back to me, and then you end up broke and can't pay your bills. Like that's not what I'm talking about here. Okay, just to clarify. So I just want to share a couple of very short stories with you as to what things lately I feel like I've manifested or brought into my world, either through changing my mindset and being positive. And so I've been setting up a new business the last month or so, and I've spent a lot of time studying and learning and all the things to get it going. So I've not just wished my way to create something out of thin air. And it's been going really well. I've been really enjoying it. I have also been using some meditations and activations throughout to keep my motivation up. And these are like through podcasts and apps to try and keep me positive, maintain my energy. It can be quite tiring spending a lot of hours trying to build something up and you're not really seeing anything in return to reward you. And when things are slow, I've just kind of been looking forward, because I've invested in this too, and I've kind of been looking forward to having something come back my way. So I've been encouraging and looking towards abundance and luck to come my way in terms of these meditations and activations and podcasts. And I've been really consistent. I've tried to be really consistent about that, at least in the past week when I've had a little bit more time, now that the setup process has calmed down a little bit. And what happened? Well, this week I have had money come in every day this week out of the blue. Actually, it's so funny because before I just hopped on to record this episode, I just received a notification from my bank saying I've just received $99. And I'm like, what's that for? Like, I'm not expecting anything. And I've just realized, but I sold tickets that I was supposed to go to a concert that I couldn't make in the end. And so, every single day this week, I have received money from different sources. And I'm like, oh my God, this is working. Is it working? Is it manifestation? Is it that I'm just taking notice of these things because that's where my focus is? Normally, if this had happened, would it be that I would get all these like notifications, but just not think anything of them? And then I'm just like, no, because this has happened in the past as well before. So last year when I quit my job and, I had savings to fall back on, but I thought, it would be great still to have some extra income coming in. And I was staying consistent and focusing on these kind of like affirmations and manifestation podcasts and mindset to keep, high vibe. And the same thing happened. I received quite a lot of money from different sources, and they were all really unexpected places. It's so crazy. So I'm like, I feel like this works, so I'm going to try it again. And then I've just been trying it again. And look, these aren't $100 just about today, but the rest of the week it's just been like $20 here, $25 there, $10 there. But it's still money, and I'm still super grateful to have it coming in, and just amazed really every day this week to have money coming in. So is this mindset because I'm aware of it, or is it manifestation because that's where I'm putting my focus each day? Well, I do personally believe manifestation, because like I said, I've done it before and I've seen results. I've also seen it in other areas of my life. So I'm very mindful about the people I want in my life. And it's so strange. Then they would just appear in my life. So this has happened in the form of friendships and also relationships. And it's like almost exactly, I guess, what I thought I wanted at that time, and then it just appears very out of the blue. I don't know if any of you have had that experience before. And also it's like, well, is that like manifestation, or is it just that these types of people maybe were always, like this situation would always have arisen, but it's only because we are now becoming aware of what we want that we can see it more easily, and then we go, you're just what I was thinking about, whereas normally we might ignore that and not think anything of it, if that makes sense. So like, for example, if you thought you really wanted a partner, and you wanted them to, thought it'd be ideal if they lived in a certain place, maybe that they had a particular job, that they were really like good with animals, and they wanted to spend lots of time with you, and all of a sudden that person turns up and you're like, oh my god, this is just on paper exactly what I wanted. Would you have noticed that otherwise? Maybe not, if you hadn't been aware of the person you were looking for. That's not to say you wouldn't have got together, but maybe you just wouldn't have gone, oh my god, I manifested this person. You'd just be like, that's good, we get on. So yeah, I'd love to know what you personally believe. And obviously there's no right or wrong answer. I'm just super open to hearing what everyone thinks. But also, I'd love to know how you either improve your mindset to start taking action, or to start manifesting your dreams. Like, do you do some self-work to think about what is it you want? Do you write goals? Do you have a journal? Do you meditate and use activations? Because really, whether you believe it's all in the mind, or if you believe in manifesting, there's like lots of different things that I think you can do to still make sure that you get what you want. It doesn't matter how, but just kind of get the ball rolling, lift your game, and start making things happen. So I have a list of things that I want to tell you about that I think will help you get on your way, whether it's mindset, whether it's manifestation. And my first one, I think, is super important, and that is to be clear and specific. Whether you're journaling to manifest, or whether you are just sitting down because it's June, we're halfway through the year, what do I want from the rest of my year? So clearly define what you want, and the more specific you are, the better. So instead of saying, I want to feel and be successful, like that looks different for everyone. How are you going to measure that at the end of the year to say, yeah, I feel success? Because I feel like the benchmarks always move. So you might instead want to think about and make a note that I want to achieve a promotion to manager within the next 6 months. Okay? So that's giving you the self-awareness, because sometimes we don't actually know what we want. We're like, yeah, I want to be successful, but I don't want to be the manager. I don't know. And success for you might look like changing careers completely and dropping to the bottom of the ladder again, of the career ladder. Because if that's where the direction you want to go, then success to you might be changing over to that new career path. And at the end of the year, you're on route to where you want to be going. My next one is number 2. My next tip is to visualize your goals. This is great for manifestation, but again, it's also good for like mindset as well. Just by spending a few minutes each day visualizing where you want to be and imagining it as if you've already achieved it, and putting you in the moment, feeling the joy you would, feeling that satisfaction, and trying to get the emotions that is associated with your goal. Now, there's many reasons for this. Obviously, well, not obviously, but a lot of people do this in manifestation to help bring their goal closer to them. But I think it's very important for mindset, because you're going to feel so much joy. You're going to feel so much positivity because that's where you want to be. And it's going to keep you motivated. Having like that mental image aligns your subconscious mind with those desires, and you get to feel that it's possible rather than thinking something is so out of your league. By you being able to imagine it, it's like, okay, it is doable. It could look like this. Like you're being open-minded rather than ruling something out completely, which is super important. Number 3 would be affirmations. Now, I'm fully aware these are associated with manifestation. If affirmations are not your vibe, then hear me out. So obviously, positive affirmations are there to reinforce your goals, okay? So these are all supposed to be powerful, positive statements that you repeat to yourself daily. You can even do it in your head. You don't have to like say them out loud in front of a mirror, but it's to help reprogram your mind. So, and look, you don't have to say like, oh, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, when you know that you're clearly not a millionaire, okay? You don't have to lie to yourself. It's about making your statements realistic and positive, and you're basically just using it as a way of self-encouragement. Okay, so it's not about pretending to be someone you're not. You could use one that's like, I am confident and capable of achieving my goals. Okay, you might not feel confident today, so maybe I am working on my confidence and I'm capable of achieving my goals. Everyone is capable of achieving their goals. Everyone is capable. I don't believe anything is impossible. So yeah, just make affirmations that are realistic and that you believe and that are going to bring you joy and positive energy. Number 4 is believe in yourself. It's a hard one, right? If you really do have self-doubt, but that's what I think affirmations can be really useful, because they can start to give you a little bit of spark and make you feel positive and give you a boost so that you actually believe in yourself a little bit more. And just knowing that what you want is possible, it is out there, and it can be hard at times. But if you're the other way around and you're like, oh, I can't do this, you're really down in the dumps, really negative, you're actually hindering the whole process, whether it be manifestation or simply just having the right mindset. You've just ruled yourself completely out of the game. And, there's nothing really that can help if you've ruled yourself out. Like, I can't do that. If you think that you're not going to get that job, so you don't apply for it, well, I can pretty much 99.9% guarantee you that you won't get that job. unless an absolute miracle happens, which, they do. So yeah, belief is huge when it comes to chasing your dreams. So keep that in mind. Number 5 is letting go of limiting beliefs. This one's tricky, and actually a lot of people need to work quite hard on these. Firstly, at identifying what their limiting beliefs are, and then working on releasing them. I'm not going to go too deep into this topic today, but any limiting beliefs we have in our subconscious can often affect the negative thoughts and doubts that we have on our own abilities and worthiness. So again, I feel like these all tie in, but the affirmations, believing in yourself, will help replace these limiting beliefs and those negative thoughts. And that helps you stay motivated and keep pushing towards your goals. Number 6 is take inspired action. Whether you believe in manifestation or not, even manifestation isn't all about just making a wish and then waiting for it to happen. As much as I'd like to say it, you have to take action. So that means paying attention to your intuition and actually being motivated to take those steps towards your goals. Even small actions can lead to significant progress, okay? Number 7 is gratitude. Being grateful for what you already have. Like I said, I had, $10 here or $15 there, $20 here. Like, I'm so grateful for those small amounts. And then, if you're happy for what you already have and noticing that, then you'll feel much more grateful when even the bigger things come your way. It just keeps you high vibe. It keeps you positive. Okay, rather than being like, oh, only $10, like what? I feel like mindset really is everything. And if you struggle with remembering to kind of practice gratitude, it might be worth investing in like a gratitude journal that prompts you to write down some things every day. Number 8, and it's on my list, this one. Number 8, I'm working on creating a vision board. Yes, like I mentioned earlier, it's like being specific. What are your goals? I'm very visual, so being able to see what my goals are, like images, quotes, like anything that inspires you, place it somewhere where you'll see it, and it's like a daily reminder and motivation to keep you going, and it's going to make you happy every time you look at it, because that's the joy you're working towards. So this one, I'm very excited for this. I'm going to do this today, actually. It's on my list and I highly recommend it. You can use programs like Canva. Is really good. Canva's free, and you can just pop your own images and quotes and screenshots, whatever else, onto like one document, and then you can set it on your laptop screen or your phone screen. And number 9 is be patient and trust the process. Mindset or manifestation, either, it really doesn't matter. Everything takes time. It's hard to be patient sometimes, especially if we're feeling desperate. But actually, the feeling of desperation will just lead you to feel discouraged, negative, burnt out, and probably give up from whatever you're working towards. So just know that your work will pay off, and try to stay persistent. And just keep that focus on your goals. Your why will keep you motivated. Number 10, lastly, is mindfulness and meditation. Now, I know meditation isn't for everyone. If you want to give it a go, I do post a 10-minute short meditation every Sunday of the week. So you can just hop on, if you follow me wherever you're listening, and hop on, you'll see there are plenty of different styles of meditation to choose from. If you're not into meditation, then mindfulness is a great way, and doing things like journaling, or simply taking a pen and paper and just making a list or notes of your goals and just getting clear on what it is you want. It's good sometimes just to set a 10-minute timer and go somewhere quiet where you won't get disturbed, put on some relaxing music with your earphones, and even if it's just not even writing your goals, just writing what's on your mind now, that mindfulness just clears your mind and gives you a bit more space to think. And I find it very therapeutic, and it allows me to focus so much more. So there you have it. Whether or not you believe in manifestation, or simply just the change in mindset, which therefore opens opportunities to us and makes us and enables us to reach our goals, it really doesn't matter. But I've given you 10 hot tips there of how you can maintain your high vibe energy and stay productive and keep focused on tracking your way to your goals. So I hope you like this episode. Send this to someone who needs it, okay? Just share the love and just don't give up on whatever you're working on. I'd love to hear your thoughts, as always, in the comments. So wherever you're listening, drop something in and let me know. Do you believe in manifestation, or is it all just surrounding our mindset? Is that what gets us there? Love to hear it, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you all soon. If you want to grab my freebie, don't forget you can hop on over to the website stresslessobsessed.com, and you can grab my free bliss guide, which is a whole booklet of ideas on how you can boost your mood and stay happy, hack your happiness hormones. So go over there and grab that. And until our next episode, have a good weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Stress Less Obsessed, and thanks for listening. Until next time, breathe and stress less.